it's Crowd Surfing. We are at the car show on 25th and Ogden. I'm going to go for a quick joyride. I hope this hat flies off. Plus, Tripp told me if I wear it, he'll buy me this car. How do I start this? Where are the keys? Oh, that would be my hat.
All right, folks, it's Farrell with Crowd Surfing, with Holly and Tripp.
Farrell, where are we? What are we doing?
We are at historic 25th Street for a car show.
Well, hey, Farrell, I just want to say thank you for dressing up for this shoot. But you know what? I don't like that baseball cap.
What's wrong
Holly,
with the hat?
we've invested in something that we think would be a lot more appropriate for you. I think that this really... Oh, Farrell,
yeah,
this is
lovely.
you.
What is it?
Beautiful.
Just leave it on. Don't look at it. And
I
we're going to go
think
meet
you're
a
gonna
bunch
get
of
a lot
macho...
positive attention.
We're going to meet a bunch of macho car guys right now, and they're going to be so impressed with you. Let's go see some great cars.
Let's do it.
Ready.
All righty, I am here with...
Jeff Kimber.
That hat you have on is ridiculous.
I think it's great.
What about mine? I don't know what it looks like. They won't let me take it off and look at it, but how is it?
Let's just say it's very pretty.
Is it? Kind of like me.
Pretty. Sure.
And what's your name?
Richard?
Richard, you know, you can tell a great car by the time, the effort, the thousands of coats of paint, the sanding, the finish. Tell me how you got this car into this condition. This is amazing.
This is the easiest car I ever restored. I got it just like this.
All right, well, let's take a look inside. Richard, come on. What did you do to get this quality interior finish?
Well, it took a little bit of elbow grease and some washing and soap, but like I say, all I did was just clean it up. I drug it home.
What year is this?
It's a 1949 Hudson.
That is beautiful. And I'd say, Richard, that you have the most unique car here. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Alrighty, I am here with...
John Whitaker.
And John, can you tell me a little bit about this car? Because it's awesome.
It was bought new in Hinckley's right here in Ogden, and I'm the third owner. And we restored it, my son and I, stripped it down, did the engine, everything. The interior. We had it about 20 years.
All right, I am here with
Royal Lamb.
Royal Lamb. Now, I have to tell you, Royal, my sisters had Barbie dream cars that looked a lot like this. This is one hot car. Tell me about it.
Well, it's 5 years in the making, and I had to strip it down completely, and I did everything with the exception of lay the paint on it. So the paint was done by a friend of mine, and it's been fun.
So can you tell me a little bit about what it is that you're doing down here?
Well, I am a local twister to Ogden, Utah, and have been twisting for about 15 years and go anywhere I can, any time I can, and make balloons for whoever's willing to give a tip.
How hard was it to restore? Was it in pretty bad shape, or was it just from not being maintained real well? Or
No, it had been raced. The body was in great shape, but the engine was no good. So, as far as body work, it didn't require any except paint. And
original motor?
yeah, originally had to overhaul it, and the transmission, differential, everything we redid it.
So is this all back to original, or did you design this? I don't know everything about all of these cars, but it looks great. I don't know what the original did.
Yeah, it's original shape, but
Okay.
from there on, no, it's not original. It has a little bigger motor in it than normal, and 6 miles to the gallon on a good day.
On a good day. So this isn't a road trip kind of car.
It is not. It is not. In fact, the rear tires seem to wear out faster than the front tires for some reason.
Yeah, I can imagine why. A little bit of speeding, drag racing.
Yes, a little bit.
So where can we find you? Let's say we want a lovely hat made. Are you like everywhere? Or?
As I try and cover mainly Davis and Weber County of Utah. If you go to locallytwisted.com, that is my website. But I'm here at the Ogden Farmers Market during the summer, Snow Basin for their blues, booze, and barbecues on Sundays. So I can be found just about anywhere during the summer.
Alrighty, we'll look for you. Thank you for talking with me.
Thanks.
Well, now you have to take it downtown and race it now.
No, not.
Maybe you could borrow my hat. What do you think? This hat get you some respect on the.
I like that hat.
Well, I'm going to take it off because I don't know what they got me into wearing.
That's a great hat.
Oh man, that's how they treat me around here. They make me wear this kind of stuff. Alrighty, well, thank you for talking with me. I appreciate it.
Okay, well, thanks for interviewing me.
Did you do any of that Tokyo drifting that they do in the movies?
No, but I smoked the tires for sure.
Well, I think that's like a law. You're supposed to in a car like this for the most part, right?
You know, it's really fun. It's of course a convertible, and it's very noisy going down the road, and so it's an eye catcher, and it's a lot of fun.
All right, I am here with.
Terry Conger.
So, and that means you are Kyle's wife, correct?
Yes, and I own that car right there.
You know what? Last time I talked to Kyle, he said he owned it.
He doesn't own that car. He built it for my 50th birthday. He likes to think he owns it, but I own it.
It looked like you compromised a little bit, though, and let him have one set of wheels on it, right?
Yep. My favorite are on one side and his favorite are on the other.
Have you ever been at a show and someone come and say, hey, you got different wheels on that car?
You know, nobody really notices it until you tell them.
Okay, Farrell and Holly, you guys aren't old enough to remember when the Indy 500 was the greatest race in the world. This thing was so important. And really, let me tell you Phil's stories about let me pull a Craig Caples here and tell you a couple great stories about the 500. But it really was the race. The greatest drivers ever, Parnelli Jones, Dan Gurney, Mario Andretti, A.J. Foyt, all the greatest drivers in the world would drive on Memorial Day weekend in Indianapolis for 500 of the most intense miles ever.
Well, see, I had, growing up, my first car was a 78 Chevette, which was older than me, and it wasn't anything as cool as this. What year is this car?
This is a 1968.
Cool car, man.
They called him the Mako Shark.
Mako Shark right here. Come down to the car show.
He just maintains it for you and you drive it.
He does all the work.
You ever like spin the tires or do peel outs or anything?
Yes, I have before.
On purpose?
Certainly.
Really? Oh, that's awesome.
And whenever we go driving, I make him turn the little switch on so it's really loud.
It's got like, he takes the mute button off, is that what it is? All righty, well, hey, thanks for talking with me. I really appreciate it.
It's nice to talk to you.
It's a dangerous sport. It's a thrilling sport. And this car is a representation of the pace car. The Indy 500 had it all. It really is a truly great event. And really, guys, am I boring you?
What? The 500s. There's a 500 in there. I heard that.
It's like 500 spectators saw it one time.
500 hours later?
Yeah, something.
Sometimes I think I waste my knowledge on these two nincompoops.
Best thing about car shows is I'm so famous. Everybody knows me. They let me come and sit in their cars, and I can.
Excuse me, sir. Did you see the sign that said it's no touchy?
No
touchy, feely?
I can't read.
Oh, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Okay.
You sure?
Yes, I'm very glad that I'm very flattered that you sat in here, but it's by invitation only.
Come on.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Holly.
I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry.
Okay. All right. Don't let it happen again.
I won't. Far away.
So, hey, nice car. Thanks.
Is this the famous Kyle?
This is Kyle. Yes, world famous.
This is like, where in the world is Kyle?
I don't know.
We've been looking all over. Okay, so here's the scoop. I need the goods on Bill. Because I get that you do, like, you're his mechanic, so you probably have some really, like, good, juicy information. We got to have something on Bill, right?
He's got a lead foot, I'm sure.
Bill has a lead foot?
Yeah, that's why he gets to things quick, because he doesn't know the brakes on the left, gas. He just knows the gas is on the right.
It's just right every time?
Yeah.
All right, what else do we got on?
So we never put brakes on him, so.
He just has a brakeless car?
He's a great guy, yeah.
I am here with
Amanda Hitchcocks.
And can you tell me, you're dressed a little out of the ordinary.
Well, I'm into the 50s pinup style. I've been into it since I was in my early teenage years, and it's just something that I love to do. I love cars. I'm working on a 63 Nova SS with my husband, so it's just kind of what I do.
We are here with Cordell from Paranormal Pulse. We had to interview you. Farrell wore your hat and everything.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of this guy. He's famous.
I know you guys are both really famous for that show, but what I want to know, Cordell, is, okay, we had Carrie on the show a little while ago, and we asked her if our station was haunted, and she was pretty PC about it. She didn't let us know. I bet you got the goods on that, but tell us about this car show. I mean, these are old cars.
This is fantastic. Yeah, we're really enjoying it. I'm drooling.
And look who we ran into.
Oh, no.
What? Oh, my gosh.
I work work on this guy's car too. Yeah, this is a great man here.
What good? I mean, block the shock, 100%. This is wow, Craig. Craig, have you ever done this before? Get in here. What are you doing here?
Have I ever done what before?
Your show, crowd surfing. Like, welcome.
Yeah, I think we've done. I think I interviewed Kyle one time. He's great. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. He knows more about cars than I do. Because he can tell you what kind of a car that is, and I'll tell you it's a car.
I'll tell you it's yellow.
And that's a car. Oh, yellow. That's right. I didn't even know that. I don't know my colors.
So, do you get together with people that own cars and go take pictures with them? What exactly is a pinup thing? Is it?
Pinup is a lot of different things. I think it has a lot to do with your attitude. If you have a bad attitude, you're not going to be a good pinup. I think that it has a lot to do with the friends you make too, because there's always good people and there's always bad.
What about the ghosts?
Are any of the cars haunted? Is that what you're...
That's the question.
Exactly. I say no.
Say no?
No such thing as ghosts.
There is.
Cordell, set her straight.
Well, if they would let us get in a couple of the cars, we could probably find out.
No, don't do that. I did that earlier.
What happened?
They don't like that when you get in their car.
They let me get in.
They let Holly in, of course.
Oh, well, yeah. But no, I have no idea. I mean, there's been stories of cars being haunted.
Well, are you going to stick around with us for the rest of the afternoon?
No, talk to this guy right here, because he is the official.
Official.
All right, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Official.
All right, here you go. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you. What is your name?
My name's Holly.
Holly, nice to meet you. So,
Alrighty, well.
and my favorite car is the next one down. That one's mine too.
Oh, that one's yours as well.
And that's all original.
Oh, Craig, what nice hat, buddy. Yeah. So you think I'd be good for a pinup model?
Maybe in the rockabilly style.
All right, well, thank you for talking with me.
Thank you so much.
You're not here to do an investigation officially today.
No, we're just here having a good time, enjoying this car show. Fantastic cars.
So what's your favorite? Do you have one?
I'm an old Bel Air and Camaro fan, and Corvettes.
They're pretty.
Stingrays, 60s.
Cars are not pretty. So what about this? This is something new that you've gotten?
Yeah, I just twisted somebody's arm and picked this one up. Some people bring home stray puppies. I bring home stray cars. So.
Does the wife get mad when you just bring home a stray car?
Investment. So.
Is that what you got her convinced of?
Yeah, but she says I never sell anything, and I tell her I don't know where to find for sale signs. So if anybody knows where to find those,
let you know.
That'll help. Yeah.
Holly, have you met my twin brother Rick?
I haven't, Rick.
How you doing?
I'm sorry for you.
And now, Rick, what did you drive here today?
Yugo.
That's it. Perfect. Now, you're a Harley guy, and when you come down and see these cars, you can see the love and the care that these owners have.
Big time. It's a lot of money is sitting on this street right now.
How many Harleys have you had in your life?
4.
Did you come from Central Casting, Rick?
No.
Rick, thanks for talking.
No problem.
How about this yellow one? That yellow one right there is pretty.
Nice. That is nice.
Yes, it is. It's pretty.
Cordell, settle this. Are they pretty or are they cool?
They are cool. Yes, cool.
See?
They're not
even pretty cool. Just
question of the day then is going to be: can cars be pretty?
Well, no. What I would say.
What? Are you kidding me? You are dead.
So what is this?
It's a 56 Nomad. So when they say Nomad, it's a 2-door wagon that they only made 3 years, I think. 55, 6, and 7.
So pretty rare then, huh?
Yeah, real rare. Yeah.
So is that the original motor? Are you going to rip that out and put a big old 454 and one of them great big giant motors?
I'm not. Nope, I work on cars all day long.
That's what chicks like. They like big, fast cars, don't they?
I think so. It's pretty fast.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a cruiser.
Farrell, if I could have any car here, I think it would be this car.
And why is that?
Look at how pretty it is. It's like my favorite colors. It's Tiffany blue, and that's totally 1950s retro awesome.
What kind of motor does it have in it?
It has one that is, and then look at the inside. Aaliyah, you got to come and see the inside. It's so pretty. Seriously, I can't leave anywhere with these two. Get me out of here. Cordell, I'm coming with you. I'm out.
Well, what I was going to say.
Oh, go ahead. Finish
your
thought.
Not pretty. They're hot.
Oh, you hear that? They're hot.
They're not pretty. They're hot.
Okay. See, I'll take that. They're hot.
That's a compromise.
That works. That's kind of the same vibe.
Yeah.
Somebody said I need to put a surfboard on the top.
Oh, that's a great idea. Maybe some wood paneling on the side.
I don't know. No, we won't do that. We'll leave that alone. So,
So original color, original everything. I mean, what's been done to it?
This one's been painted at least once, I think. But everything else is, pretty original, and some interior work's been done. So, but other than that, it's pretty straight, no rust or anything. So.
Okay, now
That's
if you
the
could
thing
have
about
any
girls-
car, what would you have?
I don't know.
I mean, look at this. It's like beautiful.
It is nice. I guess if I wanted to be a grandma, I'd take this and drive it. But you gotta have someone with a big motor, like
I'm thinking like Mad Men, like Joan.
I've never seen
January Jones.
I've never seen that show.
Well, you know what I'm talking about. Those beautiful 1950s girls.
Oh yes.
This is the car you gotta have.
Well, yeah.
Okay, what would you have for real? I know I asked you, but I didn't listen.
There's a Shelby Mustang over there.
Okay.
It's awesome. That's the one I want.
That's one. Trip. This is my dream car. What would yours be? Your dream
Shelby
car.
Cobra down the street.
What's with Shelby? Who's Shelby?
Carroll Shelby, who just passed away, was the greatest American racer of his era.
Okay.
And he had to retire from racing because of heart condition. And he went out and designed and built the Shelby Cobra, which was the great car, won at Le Mans, the first great international American sports car. It's the best.
Alrighty, I'm here with
J.C. Hackett.
And you've got a great voice, like a radio voice. Where does that come from?
The radio.
Is that what it is? So, but
this is what they call a face for radio.
Is it?
See, it's a face for radio.
But like, did you practice it? Or were you like, practicing your? Is it a shtick? Is that what they call it? I don't know what they call it. But
okay, how old are you?
Oh man.
Here we go.
All right, hey, thank you for talking with me.
That one's all original.
That one is.
But thank you.
Thank you.
But Bill's a great guy. Do I get like extra anything for?
I'll make sure he
Bill?
gives you extra $20-$30 next time you do something to his
He
car.
does that anyway.
Oh.
So yeah, he's.
Is there anything Trip doesn't know everything about?
I don't know.
It's like a lot of everything.
Don't feed his ego. It just his head gets big and it's gonna it'll explode.
You know what? You could be like.
One thing I don't know is why in the heck I'm working with you.
Well, the main thing about Trip is he's like walking along. He's like, yeah, that restroom's blow molded in Germany back in about 1948. The chemicals they use in that is actually a compound of bleach and.
It's so true. It's so true. And welcome to my world. Seriously, welcome to my world. Trip, tell me though, why is this car so beautiful? Answer me that.
Because it, like something else great, was born in 1956. I'll leave it at that.
Ooh, I think he's plugging himself right there once again.
You're
again.
56? I would.
All right, Trip, what are you thinking about the cars? Having a good time?
I've had about 40 cars I've seen tonight that I would give you for.
Are you serious?
I am.
What?
I am
No
serious.
way.
Well, what? Oh, sorry. Farrell.
Are you kidding me? Where? Trip, you made me stand right here.
I didn't know what this
gosh,
store was.
Bill, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep him in control. I can't do it.
This is a great machine. Now, this is a replica of the pace car?
Yeah, Oldsmobile and Hearst, the shifter company, made 629 replicas to give out to the dealers across the country, sell to the public.
Now, you don't look old enough, but I'll tell you, the 500 used to be the greatest race in the world, and I'd love to see open wheel come back.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right, Farrell, this is a 4940 soft top in my girl Aaliyah's favorite color, purple. It's a beautiful car. Can you explain to me why is it a soft top? What does that mean?
Maybe because it's comfortable on top.
Seriously?
Because it's not a hard top. Do you know the answer?
Just waiting for you to hit anything close to it.
The top comes off. It's a convertible.
All right, we're done.
I am 43.
Oh, then I can't tell you. I've been doing broadcasting longer than you have. I haven't. I've been in broadcasting since 1980. Radio stations up here in the northern end used to be KRPN or WKRP back 15, 20 years ago. KLCY, Oldies 94.1, and now with Oldies KCPX.
What happened, as you know, is when the IRL started and broke up with Champ Car, it kind of made NASCAR king, which is really kind of unfortunate.
Right, definitely. I'm still a huge Indy fan, though.
Well, this is a beautiful machine. Let's take a walk forward. And what do you have under the hood?
All these cars came with a 455 cubic inch, 400 automatic transmission, and 323 gear rear.
So top end on this, 150, 155?
What
have you got it up to? You can tell us.
Probably about 125.
Wuss, why not?
Well,
you like your life too much.
Exactly.
And you got too nice of a car.
Okay, I'm here with
Josiah.
Lauren.
Abe.
All right, guys, what are you doing here today? Hanging out at the car show?
Yeah, really passionate about cars, and this was kind of fun. So I'm glad Bob reminded me here. Josiah. Sorry.
You have a camera name already? You're a celebrity? I didn't even know it. Do I need to call your agent and get permission?
Yeah, actually, you're gonna have to talk to me later about that.
10%?
Yeah.
Custom?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So is there anything I can do with my voice?
On TV.
Thanks.
You're in TV. No, stay on TV.
Oh, is that what it is? I can't.
There's more money in TV than radio.
Well, there must not be any money in radio at all. Because.
Want to compare wallets?
No, that'd be good.
All right, turn the interview around. What do you think of the cars?
No, the cars are great. Not as great as my voice. Because one day, would that work on the radio?
Have you how many miles have you put on this?
Well, I lost this car for a while, and I found it. I lost it for 24 years, actually.
Wait. How did you lose a car?
Well, I bought it in 1979. I joined the military in 1981 and had to have my father-in-law sell it on a power of attorney when I was in tech school in Colorado. I was from Missouri. 2 weeks later, my assignment got swapped to California, so I went back to find the car, and I couldn't find it.
Oh, my God.
In 2005, my grandmother passed away back in Missouri. I went back for her funeral. There was an automotive swap meet my dad took me to. I met a lady there selling Oldsmobile parts. She introduced me to her boyfriend who had an Oldsmobile. I told him about my pace car. He said, my brother's got one. He bought it about a year ago. He found it had been sitting in a barn for 22 years. I gave him my VIN number, which I have memorized. And I came back here, and he called me 2 days later and said, are you sitting down? I said, no. He said, my brother's got your car.
Well, so what's your favorite car? What do I need to see?
We just barely got here, so we're just kind of getting familiar with the cars right now. So we don't have any in particular right now. So.
Are you working on one of these type of cars right now?
I wish I was. I got a 66 C10 that I really want to work on in a super bad way. My dad gave it to me when I was super young, so I've just had a lifelong dream of just putting that back together.
You just need that money, right?
Exactly.
It's an expensive little habit, isn't it?
Yes, it very well.
Can you talk up a record?
Yeah.
How do you talk up a record?
He'll show you.
All right.
Let's have Farrell introduce the
Oh, man.
Okay, first off, say the time. The name of it, signed by Five Man Electrical Band of the 25th Street Car Show. What time is it?
7:46, signed by the Five Man Electrical Band right here at the 25th Street Car Show.
I should have used both.
I'm so out of a job.
Hey, thank you for talking with me.
Thanks. Enjoy the show.
You too.
That is amazing. This is the exact car you sold when you were in the military, found it 20 some odd years later.
4 years later, yes.
Was it like I don't want to say this improperly, is it like an ex-girlfriend?
Well, my wife and I were married for about 2 weeks when I bought this car. We took it to the drag strip, cruised in it. My son's 34 years old. I took my wife to the hospital in labor with my son, brought him home from the hospital. Just great sentimental value. We had great, it was my first true muscle car. And getting it back was just a dream come true.
That is a great story. Thanks for sharing it with us.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
How about you two, the celebrities? Do you guys have a car you're working on like this?
Not currently. My father does. He's actually working on a rat rod similar to the one over there. So it'll be cool to see how that turns.
Those are pretty cool.
They are. They're very cool.
I just barely learned about rat rods. So give me the scoop. They're supposed to be rusty and look pretty rugged.
Yeah, the beautiful thing about them is there's no rules. The beautiful thing about these cars is, they're painted, all those beautiful details. Their beauty is more in the fact that they're rustic, and so
they've been really driven.
Yeah. The parts can be scraps and just whatever you want to do.
How about you? Do you have a favorite one?
I don't.
You don't have a favorite?
I don't. I'm not super knowledgeable about cars or anything. These two.
Well, you're exactly where you need to be, right? And you're in good company and a celebrity. Who knew?
Exactly. What can I say?
Thanks for talking to us. All right, kids, that is it from the 25th Street Car Show up here in Ogden. What a fun night I've had. I have to admit, you guys have given me a lot of, headache, I have to say, but it's been a good time.
Hey, one of the things that I saw that was magic tonight, truly magic, was Holly's legs. Look how white those are.
I don't agree with that one bit.
My God.
Seriously.
Have you ever been out in the sun?
Trip, we've gone over this. All right, what was your favorite part?
Well, I was having a great time till that lady threw me out of that shop. That was the best.
Do you see what happens when you leave town, Bill? Do you see what happens? The chaos? It's bananas. Aaliyah and I can't hold down the fort without you. Come home.